Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and I wanted to do a video on this guy right here, the 2000-day LR Spirit Bomb Goku. The reason for this is because he came out at a very odd time. Now, I typically don't like to do too many showcases for units with the private server, besides, like, you know, when they're out before they're even in the data and available, right? So, like, we kind of get a quick look at them. Then, you know, they officially come out, I grind them up, you know, get them a full level 10 links myself and stuff like that, and we, you know, go do showcases. Now, the thing about this guy, though, obviously, on, you know, my account, I'm still a good 500 days away from being able to get this guy, right? So, I mean, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and do the private server with this guy right here. Now, the other thing about him, too, is that I remember this guy got his EZA maybe about a week before the link level update came out in-game, and I think because of that, I don't know of a single link level 10 showcase for this guy on YouTube. Like, I've looked and I've not seen one, so at least, you know, when I looked before. I guess it's been like a month or so since I've looked. I'll check after I finish recording this, but there's just not too much gameplay of this guy on YouTube right now, right? And a lot of people have not really focused on doing this because, you know, it's kind of like a lot of people covered him, but then, like, the link level update system, and then people just sort of never looked at him again after he had the link level update system. Now, I'm going to be very curious to see how well this guy performs, because I think right now that there's 3 free-to-play LRs, I think, that stand at the top of the game by far in terms of other free-to-play units. This guy, Prime Battle Freeze, and LR Master Roshi, this guy may actually be number 1, right? Especially when you consider the strength of the teams that he's on, right? I mean, he's on one of the best teams in the game in Buu Saga. He's on Pure Saiyan, which has the best roster. He's on Goku Family, Final Trump Card, Connected Hope, Turtle School. This guy has a lot of teams where he's really good. And it's just, he does so much, right? Like, I just, like, here, I could just quickly show, like, the ridiculousness of what this Goku is capable of doing, right? Like, this is insane to me. He's got this 2-turn defensive buff on 12 key. Dude, that's crazy, right? I actually wish that his 18 key had the 2-turn defensive buff, because it's not going to be common that this guy is going to be, getting your 12 key super attack, because he has one of the strongest abilities in the game, which is additional key per orb. I mean, look at the dude. Every orb gives him 1 key, 7% attack, defense, and crit chance. His crit chance doesn't max out. Like, you get that per orb, dude. So, like, it's like you could get 10 orbs and he gets a 70% chance to crit. Then he's healing, he gets all of this. Like, I'm telling you, I think this is actually probably the best free-to-play unit in the game. Whoops, I'm messing up all over the place. Whatever. But I think this is actually the best free-to-play unit in the game, I'm thinking, right? So, and what's funny enough is, you know, pretty much his best linking partner is this Goku and Vegeta right here, which is really good, right? We're going to have 4 links active. So his links are Z Fighter, All in the Family, Experienced Fighter, Prepare for Battle, Supreme Power, Saiyan Lineage, and Legendary Power. We're going to have Saiyan Lineage, Experienced Fighters, Prepare for Battle, and Legendary Power all active with this guy. Alright, so we want to get as many orbs as possible. I did bring Buu, who is a double orb changer, which is good. So see what his defense looks like right here. 144k. I guess that's not the craziest ever. Honestly, his defense is low. I mean, I think LR Roshi's are at around the same spot, but he does also have the dodging. And it's like, if this Goku had the 2-turn defensive buff on his 18 key, that would be insane. But you want to go full additionals for this guy, absolutely, because he already gets 7% chance to crit per orb. He's getting so much attack and stuff like that. Let's see what he's going to do right here. So, again, this is a pretty decent turn for him. We have 4 links active and no support. So let's go ahead and see how well this Goku is going to look like. Turn 1, no, 4 links active, no support. 3.89. Okay. Maybe Frieza and Roshi are a bit better. I mean, again, this was with no support. But, like, there is just certain things to keep in mind, right? The ease in which he super attacks, right? Because he gets the ridiculous +1 key per orb. I mean, that is actually one of the most broken abilities. Every character I want, like, all the support characters are on this other rotation. I guess we'll leave the God of Showcases right here. And we'll just sort of cycle these characters around. Oh, I should be careful about getting all these orbs, right? We want to save a lot of these orbs for the, you know, Spirit Bomb Goku. But there's just a lot that he's doing, right? Like, even on that 18 key, you know, he's giving allies 30% defense at least on that 18 key. So he was at, what, 144k defense? Keep in mind that his defense was actually much higher than that after he supered, because he got 30% on defense. And then that's why, like, I think giving him full additionals, you know, maybe trying to get this guy to like 20 additionals with potentially good equips and stuff like that would be really, really smart. Because at that point, right, like, you know, again, you're going to be having such a high chance to crit from his passive anyway, right? You do your super attack, you get a defensive buff. Then he doubles supers, giving himself another defensive buff, but then he's also buffing the defense for the rotation afterwards. It's going to be so crazy, right? Now, the other thing, too, is, like, on top of him getting extra key per orb, right, on top of him, you know, potentially buffing the other rotation, and, you know, he, at least the entire rest of the rotation is going to get a defensive buff. Keep in mind, he also heals 7,777 HP per... Watch the HP. Let's watch our HP right here. Whoop! Boom! We just get a massive heal as well. Like, this Goku is a great utility unit. Let's see what some more of his attack stats are going to look like as we, you know, sort of cycle in support. Okay, so there's 4 million. It's going to be... I'm going to be interested to see how much damage he's going to do with, like, SCR Ultimate Gohan around. Because SCR Ultimate Gohan, I mean, we're going to have... Actually, are we going to have every single... I think between Goku and Vegeta and SCR Ultimate Gohan, I think we'll have every link active, actually. I think. Okay, so we have a lot... We have too many Rainbow Orbs, actually. Okay, so I'm going to float off Kid Buu. All I did was bring orb-changing items and stuff like that. Damn it. Okay, hold on. This is kind of bad, actually. I would have liked... here, I'll do this. There's too many Rainbow Orbs. This is something that can happen. Fat Buu is a double Rainbow Orb changer. So, you know, you could end up in situations where, again, you have too many Rainbow Orbs on the field. And that's sort of what is going on for us right now. I mean, it's fine. It does happen, right? But it can be a huge pain depending upon the situation right here. All right, so again, on this next turn, we're going to be at nearly, like, level 7 links. I did bring some orb-changing items as well. So we could potentially, you know, go real nuts if we wanted to. All right, so this is all 7. No, the only link we don't have active is Supreme Power. That is the Majin Buu Saga link, basically, down there in the bottom right. Oh my god, look at his defense. Wow, okay, hold on. Yeah, this right here, this is Supreme Power. This is a very good link for the Majin Buu Saga team, right? You have a lot of very, very top-tier units on the Buu Saga team that have Supreme Power. So this is not a bad link whatsoever. Okay, so now that we have All in the Family active, by the way, All in the Family, which is the top right one, I mean, that gives us 20% defense, and Ultimate Gohan is also giving defense as well. Here, I'm going to do this right here. I think I actually am... Oh, no, that's 9 orbs right there. No orb changing or anything, 9 orbs. Let's do this. Let's see how much damage we get on this rotation right here. He's... Oh, wow. Okay. All right. See, dude. So he's at 211k defense. Keep in mind, he gives the entire rotation 30% defense after he supers, and if he additional supers, it's this rotation and next rotation get another 20% defense. Like, he's just really ultra powerful, and this is like a free-to-play unit. Now, he is a free-to-play unit, that's technically true, but keep in mind that you have to log in for 6 years, basically. It's like, yeah... He's free to play. You technically don't have to spend money, but you do have to play for almost 6 years. All right, we got the double super attack. So his defense right there was like 300k. I believe after that double super attack, he was probably right around 300k defense. So obviously that's really good considering the amount of damage he did. But then keep in mind that Goku also gave extra defense to this rotation. So all 3 of these characters right here are getting a 20% defensive buff from that Spirit Bomb Goku doing that Spirit Bomb right there. So that was very good. All right, I want to try and leave a lot of these. I guess, actually, it doesn't really matter. No, I don't even need to leave a lot of these orbs because we'll just orb change. Oh, well, we were able to get a lot anyway. I'm going to orb change on this next turn. Oh, this is perfect. This is going to be with Kid Buu. Oh, baby. All right, we're going to have a lot of power active on this next turn. So all these rotations we've seen from Goku so far have been without support. I mean, STR Ultimate Gohan gives defensive support, but he doesn't give, like, offensive support at all. Again, he just gives the 50% defense, and that's it. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see. Wait. Let me double check that. Ultimate Gohan, he gives, I think it's 50% defense to super class units, but I haven't used STR Ultimate Gohan much in quite a while. Okay, so he gives, yeah, 50% defense for all super class allies. Okay. All right. So, okay, we'll do this. We're gonna have 3 links active. Z Fighters, all in the family, and Saiyan lineage. Those 3 are powerful. Z Fighters, 20% attack. All in the family, 20% defense, and Saiyan lineage, 2 key and 5% attack and defense. So right now from links, we're getting 2 key and 25% attack and defense from STR Ultimate Gohan, which is pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to do a little bit of orb changing right here. And let's just see what Goku is capable of doing in this situation. You know, with, a good half of his link set active right here. And see how much damage our boy is capable of outputting. Alright, and again, I mean, like, if you're able to get, like, STR orbs like this, like, not only are you healing from his 7,777 HP per orb, but then also, don't forget, you'd also be able to get the ridiculous, huge, like, same type orb healing buff. Alright, so we got 21 orbs right there, with Kid Buu on rotation, 300k defense. Keep in mind, he still gets... He's going to get 100k defense on his 18-key super, because he's getting 30%, right? He's basically going to get, like, 100k defense when he super attacks. He's looking pretty good. I really felt it was good to make this video and show, like, how crazy this guy is. Because I've mentioned 5.86 right there, okay. I've mentioned... Oh, by the way, we have a 100% chance to crit right here, don't we? I think we do. Yeah, I think that was a 100%, because... He gets 7% crit chance per orb. So what? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 orbs is a 100% chance to crit for him. When you get 15 orbs, he has a 100% chance to crit. Do you think that's good? What do you guys think? Do you think 100% chance to crit is solid or not? Like, that's why, like, when I've made this statement before, like, yeah, like, Prime Battle Frieza could be the best free-to-play LR, but I don't know, I really like that Goku. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're so stupid. And it's like, dude, like, you see everything he does, right? And again, because of how much crit he gets from his passive, I think it's very reasonable to just give him full additional and instead go for the double super, which is going to give himself a double defensive buff. But then also, again, he's giving the entire next rotation a defensive buff. Like, this guy is amazing. Like, if you just happen to be one of these longtime players that has got this guy, by the way, there's a plethora of EZAs where he will help you earn a lot of Zenny. The physical Kid Buu EZA, the physical Vegeta Jr. EZA, the physical Goku Black EZA. All 3 of those, this guy is like one of the premier units to use, right? Because Kid Buu, you want STR Pure Saiyans, and Vegeta Jr. and Goku Black, you want STR Goku family, right? Because, in EZAs, you can't use items. This guy's healing you by a lot. Right, you could give defense the entire second rotation. Like, it's not a stretch to say that this guy's one of the best free-to-play units in the game. Like, definitely within that top 3, but it's very difficult for me to just say, like, yeah, he's right up there when you have to log in for 5.5 years in order to get him. That's, like, so crazy, right? Alright, so the double orb changing kind of bit us in the ass here. All we can get is 6 orbs. I mean, I guess let's go ahead and see how much. So we're at 150k defense right there. That's pretty good. I mean, SC Ultimate Gohan is going to get an EZA soon, by the way, because a unit who is a summonable LR who was released a full year after this Gohan got an EZA already. So this guy literally could EZA anytime. That's not a stretch. What is Goku's defense right here? 185k. Again, remember, he gets 30% defense, 18 key, 20% defense on his 12 key. This guy is just a machine, right? That the extra key per orb mechanic has always been busted. On every single unit that has it, it's ridiculously busted. One reason why physical blue tanks, SDR Goku, and Vegeta/Vegito are so crazy. Attack stat, not the craziest right here, but again, consider his defense, his crit chance, you know, the defense is giving the rest of the rotation, his healing. He's got a good link set as well. I mean, Z fighters, all in the family, experienced fighters, prepared for battle, supreme power, Saiyan lineage, and legendary power. It's not difficult to activate a lot of those links. Saiyan lineage has basically risen to be a main key link, right? Now that because it gives the same buff as prepare for battle, 2 key, 5% attack and defense. So let me know what you guys think of this 2,000 day LR EZA Spirit Bomb Goku. Man, it's tough. I mean, getting another good look at him, would I say he's better than Frieza? I don't know. I mean, Frieza, I feel like, is more consistently hitting much higher attack stats. I think their defense is actually sort of similar. Goku might be a bit better defensively, but I mean, Goku can be, he could go a little bit up and down depending upon, you know, how many orbs you're getting. But like Frieza, you know, is relying a lot upon his great link set as well, you know, with like a cooler unit or something like that. They're both up there, and then Roshi as well is up there. It's tough. Like, you can't go wrong with any of those three. Like, I think, like, if someone said, oh, I think Roshi's the best, I think Full Power Frieza's the best, like, I don't know that I would really argue any of the three as being better than the rest. I feel like you could easily make the case for all three of them, right? I mean, Roshi is like the easiest of the three to get by far, and he's on that level, which is just, I mean, Roshi is so easy to get, right? Whereas this guy, it takes 5.5 years of logging in, and then Prime Battle Frieza, you have to grind half of the free-to-play units in the game in order to get him, right? Because not only do you have to have his EZA done, but you have to finish Prime Battle Super Saiyan Goku first to even do the Frieza Prime Battle. So you legitimately have to grind like 60 free-to-play units or something like that in order to even get Frieza. So when we compare it like that, Roshi is just so much easier to get compared to Goku and Frieza. But let me know what you guys think. Again, this guy is fantastic, amazing. He's so good, and he has so much utility. I think he's actually going to be fairly relevant. Like, even 500 days from now when I get him, I think he's still going to be solid. Like, you know, he's definitely going to have aged a lot, but he's still got a good link set. He's still healing, which is always a very valuable ability. This is a really good unit. So, let me know what you guys think of him at full level 10 links. EZA, thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.